Sure, there's still quite a few bakeries left in the Big Apple, but none are quite like the next one we're going to see. Not only is it one of the only German bakeries around, it has been here since 1902. This is Glaser's Bakery. Part of the appeal of some shops is that they serve as a living link to the past. Luckily for the neighborhood of Yorkville, they have Glaser's Bakery.
It really connects you to the neighborhood in a way that, a lot of the modern stores, they just don't have the same flavor. And you just feel that older New York.
The Glaser family, now in its third generation of ownership, has been baking here at the same location since 1902. Daily offerings include German favorites like Bavarian cookies and bundt cake. And their apple strudel is often made with apples from their own family's orchard in upstate New York. German baked goods reign supreme, but are hardly their only offerings.
We're of German ancestry, but we're pretty well Americanized, so whatever sells is what we try to make. If customers come in with a request, sometimes we'll try and make what they want. Actually, that's the way I started making whoopie pies. I said, sure, I could try making them, so I did. And now they're selling.
The most popular item? Ironically, the All-American brownie.
They sell so well that I have to make them every day, so they're definitely fresh when people get them. I think butter and chocolate, how can you go wrong?
And like most traditional bakeries, there are different goods offered each day, rather than the same old stuff. And Glaser's isn't above using some technological advances.
Yeah.
They post their daily offerings on Facebook for customers. Great baked goods aside, Glaser's authenticity and tradition make customers stay loyal.
All German cookies, Lebkuchen. It's really, really great.
So you have regulars that come in?
Yes, Mrs. Gaffney is one of them. Mrs. Gaffney likes lemon meringue tarts. I know what my customers like, so when they come in, I know what they're going to ask me for. In fact, sometimes I have it ready before they come in.
Glaser's was opened by John and Justine Glaser in 1902, when Yorkville was one of the biggest German immigrant neighborhoods in America. So Herb, what are we looking at here?
Okay, these are some really old recipe books.
And these are passed down from all the way from your grandfather, from 1902.
That's definitely a German. Pfeffernuss, that's a Christmas cookie.
These are your father's recipes, your grandfather's recipes, and now, in this year, you're still using them.
Yeah, I think it's great. I love the fact that we're still using them. And I think a lot of our customers do too.
Today, not much has changed at the bakery. Upon entering, you will almost always see Herb or his brother John behind the counter baking away. Incredibly, they work on the original baker's table and with many of the same baking tools that were used by their grandfather. As for the bakery's interior, it is an amazing piece of New York City history on its own. Most of the fixtures are original and date back to 1918. And keeping with tradition, the brothers always close the shop for July and part of August.
Partly because we don't have air conditioning. It gets awfully hot in here in the summertime. And another part is really just tradition. In Germany, a lot of small businesses close for the whole summer or for a large part of it.
And that sabbatical can put quite a crimp for many in the neighborhood. For Glaser's is often a daily ritual for many of them. It is a place some come just to hang out or shoot the breeze. Newcomers may be confused by other customers who are offering up suggestions or handing out free samples.
Willie is one of the best. He's not just a customer, he helps us out a lot too.
I come because it's from the old country, family traditions, family oriented. It's a friendly atmosphere. So that's why I come in here, sample the pastries, enjoy the conversation.
And if many who lived in Yorkville 100 years ago could come back, they would probably say the same.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of nostalgic, and I like the idea that we've been here forever, and that people still appreciate us and what we do. As I say, people that find us generally become regular customers.
Glaser's also makes custom cakes for special events like weddings and birthday parties. And don't forget to check out their rolls and breads like rye, poppy, and sourdough.